Do you know why 30% of the dentists in the United States are capturing 70% of the new patients? I'm Colin Receiver. Today is Sunday, March 17th, and in just a moment, I'm going to give you the answer. Hi again, I'm Colin. In today's market, if you want to be attracting the patients that you want, you have to be doing a number of steps with your marketing system in order to not only find those new patients, but attract and retain them. It's all about finding those patients that are going to pay, stay, and refer. What we see a lot of dentists doing these days is they've got a website that they designed 2, 4, 6, 10 years ago. And they try to bring it up to current standards, and they do some SEO and they do some pay-per-click and they spend some money here and there, and they do a little bit of marketing and they don't get any results. And right now we're hearing from a lot of guys that have done SEO or done pay-per-click on their existing website. A lot of them are using multiple vendors, and what you run into is a conflict of interest. Your SEO guy, his goal is to make you #1 for all the search terms he can, and that doesn't mean search terms that people are actually searching for, especially the kind of patients that you want to attract or searching for. You've got your web designer who's just trying to make something pretty that makes you happy. You've got a pay-per-click guy that is driving traffic to your website with you paying by the click, with who knows what kind of success metric. If you've got a good pay-per-click company, they might be using phone call tracking, or they might be using a custom landing page with a lead gen form so you can track some specific results. If not, we've seen cases where they're just driving mass amounts of pay-per-click traffic to websites with no filter, no success metric as to if this is good traffic or bad traffic. Just spending money, just like throwing it out the door. And of course, their goal is just to drive you lots of traffic so it shows up on your Google Analytics. You have a lot of old school web designers who send out these Google Analytic reports and show you how many clicks you got on your website, but those clicks don't put dollars back in your pocket. You have the website companies that send you SEO reports and ranking reports. And if you look at episode 33 and I think 34 that I talked about a couple weeks ago, you'll see why SEO reports are just useless these days. They don't, it borders on the margin of truth versus not truth to what those SEO reports are actually showing you. And of course, a #1 ranking still isn't putting money back in your pocket. The reason that 70% of new patients are going to 30% of the dentists in this country is because that 30% of dentists understand this. They understand that you need more than just visibility. You need more than just the alphabet soup of SEO and pay-per-click and local search to actually attract and convert and retain these new patients. You have to, sure, have a #1 ranking, but the #1 ranking is a tool. It's not an end goal. Your #1 ranking should be driving traffic into your site, but you shouldn't be concerned about that #1 ranking. That is the person that holds the tool in their hand. When you're building your house, are you worried about what kind of hammer they're using to build your house with, or what kind of machinery they dug out your basement with? Of course not. That's ridiculous. You're looking at the final construction quality and making sure it's safe and it passes code. You don't care what kind of hammer or nails they use as long as it's up to snuff and up to code. And that's the same with your SEO and your pay-per-click and these tools that you should be leveraging with your practice to get visibility. Look at the visibility you're getting and make sure that it is high quality and it's actually attracting the patients that you want. #1 rankings, SEO, ranking reports, all that stuff is just a hammer, just a wrench in somebody's hand. It all depends on how that hammer is being swung. the next thing you have to be doing is you have to be following up. These prospects that come to your website are not going to call you after the first time they visit your site. The National Sales Executive Association says that 90% of service-based businesses do not close a sale until the 7th touch that they have with a prospect. And that might be visiting your website, it might be calling you, it might be getting a free report, watching a video, getting an email from you, coming into your office for a consult, and now we're up to 7. Maybe a pre-qualification packet in the mail, or reading your book that you've written, or we've ghostwritten for you. So these prospects, you know, if you're going for $59 initial exam and x-ray or $1 initial exam and x-rays, that's going to motivate people on their own that are looking for a general dentist and for some bread and butter type dentistry. If you're looking for specific types of cases, you have to be talking the specific language that those kind of people are talking. And you have to do this through lots of information, through educational based marketing. So you've got your visibility, you've got your follow-up, you've got your attraction, your expert status, creating all of this information that sets you up as the expert in their eyes, attracts them to you. And the fourth item of the 4 pillars of web marketing is tracking, knowing exactly what you're getting. And I don't mean an SEO report. I don't mean Google Analytics that says you got 300 or 1,000 or 100,000 hits on your website last month. I mean dollars back in your pocket. Now, you've probably heard from a lot of different web gurus that we can tell you how much ROI you're generating, and that's what our focus is, and, you know, just results and all this hubbub. But none of them, unless I'm mistaken, actually have a tool that they can give you to show you easily and without involving a lot of your time exactly how much money a marketing campaign is generating for you. Tracking your phone calls, recording your phone calls, and showing you exactly how much money that marketing campaign generated for you. That's what we offer to our clients that makes the difference between success and not successful. A lot of times, if you take a look at the marketing that a practice is doing, 50% of the marketing they're doing has success. The other 50% is a waste of money. When you look at it as a whole, the marketing campaign is probably losing money because 50% of what they're doing is, you know, flush down the toilet. When you can figure out what marketing works and what doesn't, exactly what demographics to hit, what keywords you need to be marketing to, what kind of patients you want to attract, not just Chicago dentist, because that's going to get a very wide gamut of types of patients. Some you may not want, some you may want. But going after the long tail keywords and a number of other online marketing mediums, vehicles if you will allow you to attract specific types of patients that you want. You know, all dentists, one of the big problems with the 70% of dentists that aren't attracting enough new patients right now is they all look the same to consumers. And I'm going to pick on all the cosmetic dentists out there, which should be every dentist that's listening to this video, because in 2013 every dentist says that they are a cosmetic dentist. You know, 20 years ago you had only some dentists that said they were cosmetic because it was a skill that was learned and developed and specialized in. Nowadays everybody's a cosmetic dentist, and it has diluted the power of being and saying that you're a cosmetic dentist. You know, if you call up your internet service provider, you know, here in Louisville we have Comcast and AT&T. If I call up Comcast and I ask them what they can do to get me hooked up on the internet, and they go, we can get you online, we can get you an email account, we can put wireless in your house. Oh, well, fantastic. There's 1,000 companies out there that do just that. Why do I want to go with Comcast? Well, Comcast offers residential 50.0, the fastest in the nation for residential internet home hookups. Comcast offers same-day service for businesses that pay for their internet service. That's what makes Comcast different. It's not that you're a cosmetic dentist or you do veneers or you do these procedures. Talk to patients in the terms that they want to hear, that they want to understand. Maybe you have gone through sedation training and you do, you know, from nitrous and Nucalm to IV sedation or general anesthesia. Maybe you have taken some extra training in cosmetics and you can do things that other dentists can't. Maybe it's implants that you're looking for, or Invisalign, or whatever it is. Talk to patients in the language that they're speaking. If it's Invisalign, it's not that they want to wear a clear retainer. They don't want to wear anything in their mouth. That's why they want Invisalign. They want something they're going to forget that they're wearing and that nobody else is going to notice. If it's implants, it's not that they want you know, a titanium post in their jaw. It's that they want to be able to chew again. They want to be able to eat the foods they love. They don't want their denture to pop out in social situations. If it's you know, cosmetics, it's not that they want veneers or that they want to see the best cosmetic dentist in the world. They want to be able to smile with confidence again. They want to impress that boyfriend or girlfriend or husband or wife again. They want to feel good when they meet with clients. So hit on the pain points, the language that your clients, your patients are speaking, and you will attract more of those specific types of patients. Don't talk about the tools or the methods. That's important. The patient wants to know that you've got the training and the technology to do it very well and to do it with the latest and greatest. But if you want to attract their attention initially, talk about the pain that they're experiencing, and you'll attract them back to you when they're ready to move forward with those treatments. So visibility, attraction, follow-up, and tracking. And make sure you're talking with the pain, the PAS approach. Pain, agitate, solution. Find their pain, agitate their pain, and then offer them the solution. Don't jump right out and tell them what an implant is. Jump right out and talk to them about the pain they're experiencing. Tell them how you can help them with their pain, empathize with their pain, and then tell them how the implant you have can fix that for them. That's all for Sunday. Keep moving forward and have a great week.